Hello, everyone. It's me, Grant the movie and TV guy. Hello, everyone. It's me, Grant the movie and TV guy. Deja vu, right? I promise I'll explain how silly this is soon. Again, it's me. Today, just got fresh off of breaking news in Yuba County. We're going to start another review after this, but first, I need to review the next movie. So, the next movie is called The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. It's directed by this guy, Ian Samuels, whose only known credit that I can think of is a movie called Sierra Burgess is a Loser, which I thought was okay. But he really comes into his own in this film. I'm going to be right out with it. I'm in my late 20s, probably like the actors in this movie, but I'm still in touch with my inner, angsty teen, and if done well, I really can go for a nice teen movie, and I really went with this one. So the premise of this movie is The Map of Tiny Perfect Things, and will explain my goofball opening. Kyle Allen plays, who I'm unfamiliar with, but is quite charming here, plays Mark. He's a young teenage kid who, right at the beginning when we meet him, he seems to know the rhythms of the day already. He seems to know how everything's going to go, what the insult his little sister is going to tell him, what his dad is going to tell him. He's able to give directions to a woman on the street and then later save that woman from getting hit by a beach ball at the pool. He seems to understand how the whole day is sort of mapped out. And we discover that's because he is in a temporal anomaly. That's right, it's a Groundhog Day scenario. He has been repeating this same day for God knows how long. He seems to be enjoying it. He doesn't really want to leave. He's just kind of going with it. He's kind of going through the motions, and wouldn't you know it, on that one of those fateful repeats, while trying to save the girl from the pool, he finds that his ability to save her is cut short by Kathryn Newton, who catches the beach ball. He's confused by this. He goes to confront her. Turns out she's stuck in the time loop, too. And they form an unexpected friendship. And the more they meet and get to know each other, they decide that while they're stuck essentially in purgatory, they realize that there's so many tiny little things in day-to-day life that are taken for granted. So what they're going to do is they're going to map it out and they're going to find all the tiny little tiny perfect things that make life beautiful. And in the meantime, they begin to learn more about each other, and eventually, wouldn't you know it, those old crazy kids fall in love. So, I'm just gonna gush here. I love this movie. I was charmed from minute one to the credits roll. I love these characters. Kyle Allen is a very charming newcomer. I really think right away he's very lovable. Kathryn Newton has already shown she's been around a bit. She's been shown to just increasingly be in good stuff. She's had small roles in things like 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Lady Bird. But she's also been a big-time star in a movie like Freaky, which I really liked, where she got to kind of, which was like Freaky Friday. Sort of odd because they're apparently planning on crossing Freaky with Happy Death Day, so this is almost like a test run. She is great here. They're both great. Their chemistry really works. It's really weirdly profound and sweet. It's all because eventually it becomes sort of a parable about accepting the fact that something's happening to Kathryn Newton. She doesn't want tomorrow to come. She wants to be stuck in here despite the logic that Kyle Allen's saying that, wouldn't it suck to we're basically trapping the entire world. We're stealing, by being in this time loop and not trying to break it, we're basically stealing people's opportunities. She doesn't want to go because she was going to lose something that she feels she cannot lose. I'm not going to say any more, but it's something tragic is going to happen tomorrow, and so she doesn't want tomorrow to come. And that's eventually what comes around to, the realization of what they're in and the way they even bond further. I love this movie. I think it's really funny at times. It's really kind of moving at times. These characters are relatable. You like them. What other movie have you seen lately? And it's very, where Time Bandits, the great underrated Terry Gilliam film Time Bandits, is a plot point. There are references in the same breath to Groundhog Day as well as Edge of Tomorrow, so it's very self-aware. The characters are very, very quick. There's a lot of really actually kind of interesting philosophical conversations. It's very much a two-hander. A lot of the movie is just these two. It's a 90 minutes or so movie, and it's really just these two characters and some people that kind of come in and out of it. And they're really great together. It's sort of almost like a Before Sunrise, or, kind of, type thing, like Linklater. And I really, really dug this movie. Ian Samuels directs it very well. It's paced very well. It's edited very well. There are certain wrinkles in the plot. Apparently it's based on a short story of the same name by Lev Grossman, who also wrote the film. I love the map of Tiny Perfect Things. I really think this is a gem. I think it's kind of a diamond in the rough. It's not getting a lot of attention. The only reason I know about it is because they happened upon it on Apple Prime. Or not Apple Prime, rather. Amazon Prime, rather. Sorry. I was going to say Apple Plus, but no, it's Amazon Prime. This movie's kind of a diamond in the rough. And this, along with Barbie Star Go to Visit Mars, is one of the better movies I've seen so far in 2021. I don't know what else more to say. I don't want to go too long. Map of Tiny Perfect Things is great. Go watch it. I'm going to star it. I'm going to go big. 4.5 out of 5 stars. It doesn't quite have that final oomph, mainly because it didn't make me actually openly cry, but I did love this movie. And who knows, depending on how the year goes, it may be remembered at year's end. I think everyone should see this. I think it's just going to get better the more I think about it. So, 4.5 stars with the Map of Tiny Perfect Things. Alright, trailer trash, none. Again, I watched on Amazon Prime. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. And I think that worked in context of this movie. It ended, when it ended on purpose for a good reason. So, that closes the book on the Map of Tiny Perfect Things. I'm going to try to make these as quick as possible. I will be back with a super, super duper, ultra super bonus movie review of a movie that I'm very excited to watch. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're just going to have to wait and see. But, it's gotten a lot of attention, so I'm really excited for it. First, I'm going to take a little intermission, kind of, watch 2 movies in a row in very quick succession. I'm going to recharge my battery a bit, and then I'm going to watch this movie, and then I'm going to review it. And then I'll see you later tonight for SNL, and we'll close the book on today. Like I said, also, tomorrow I'm going to try my best, depending on if I'm up and at 'em, like I am today, to go see Judas and the Black Messiah. So, you'll eventually get that review, maybe as early as tomorrow, but maybe in a few days, and I'll see you next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. Until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. Deja vu. Thank you all.